Hello everybody. As you all remember, about a year ago, I introduced a cable for Garmin GPS that will work as charge and power, and it will not put the Garmin GPS into PC sync mode, which will allow you to use it in newer cars. Because remember, the newer cars, they don't have cigarette lighter adapters. Most newer cars have only USB port for your GPS, so you cannot use the original cable that came with your Garmin, which is a cigarette lighter charger, with your newer Garmin. Now, if you use the USB cable, the Garmin goes to PC mode, and you will see a picture of a little computer on the screen, and you can't even use it, let alone charge it. Okay, so the cable that I introduced to you last time was just to provide power and charge from the USB port. Now we have a new cable which will also work as traffic antenna. Remember, I said traffic antenna, not traffic receiver. So a traffic antenna is an equivalent of TA10 and TA20 Garmin chargers, car chargers, TA10 and TA20. The TA10, this is a TA10 by the way, the TA10 car charger actually has an antenna built in, and in this cable it has an antenna built in that will allow the traffic information to be sent to the GPS. So that's what it is called, traffic antenna. Okay, so when you plug this in, this will only work with those Garmin units that have a traffic receiver inside. Only those GPS that have traffic receiver inside, because this is not a traffic receiver. Now, if you don't have a traffic receiver inside, then you need a traffic receiver, which is this guy with a little box in the middle. This is a traffic receiver. Now, if your Garmin does not need a boxed traffic receiver and it has its own traffic receiver inside like this one, this new cable will act exactly as if you're connecting it with a TA10 or TA20. It will give power to the Garmin, and it will provide traffic information and charge the battery at the same time. This is a Garmin Nuvi 2567 LM, as you can see. Let me bring this closer. Yeah, 2597. It's a 2597 LM. So let's try this and see what happens. So currently, as you can see, this unit is on. Let me increase the display brightness so you can see. So the unit is on and there is no traffic information, right? Let me go to the traffic. Compatible traffic accessory required, and this is what this is. So let's plug this in. We bring a battery bank. This is a battery bank, so imagine this as a USB port. It can be a USB port in a car, it can be a USB port in a motorcycle, in a bicycle, or a battery bank if you're walking or maybe riding a bike which doesn't have electrical power, so you could simply use it from there. So I'm going to plug it in and show you how the traffic works. So you plug in one end to the battery bank, okay, just like that, the battery bank. The other end goes to the GPS. There. Now, watch the traffic. You have the check mark. Now watch the signals. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in the camera. Receiving traffic. The check mark is there, and the signal is pretty strong, pretty darn strong for being indoors. I mean, I'm indoor, I'm not outside. And let's go back. Okay, so now we will see our actual live traffic information. Okay, now that we will see what kind of a live traffic information we have. We go to view map, we go to here to see the traffic, and it's getting the updates. We wait for that to finish. Bingo, click on this. That's where the car is, where I am at, and I'm going to go to see if there anything's happening. There is right here. If you see, there's a little box that's something is happening there. Let's click on that to see what's happening there. Hold on a sec. Object on road. So basically, in I-5 North SeaWorld Drive, there's an object on the road 23 kilometers away. I have this set up for Europe, that's why it shows kilometers. So that's what that is, object on road. And then right here you could see red. Red means there's a lot of traffic right there. That's like a lot of traffic when the color is red. See that? That's congestion. So yeah, basically that's what it is. I'm indoors, so I'm not getting any satellite signal, but I'm still getting my full traffic signal because the traffic signal is coming through FM waves, not through GPS signals, so it's always there. This is pretty impressive cable that will give you the live traffic update, and this tells you the providers, who are the providers for the traffic, and subscriptions. You have a lifetime subscription, and basically, yeah, traffic alerts. You could put most, basic, off, cancel, and what have you, and that's it. That's a great thing that I wanted to share with you and show you as to how good this is. And this is coming off of the USB cable that's just providing power from a battery bank, nothing more than a battery bank. So you would be simply connecting this to a battery bank in your pocket if you're on a bicycle, or in a battery bank in a battery USB port in a car, or a USB port in your motorcycle, or any other transportation device with a USB port. So this cable is good for charging, for power, and for traffic on those Garmin units that will support traffic antenna, because this is a traffic antenna. All right, I'm going to leave the list of the Garmins that support this cable as traffic and those that only support it as power in the description of this video. So I hope that you find this informative and you learn a thing or two from this. And I'm also going to put a link in the description from to where you can get this cable from. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.